Network traffic, 1 Charlie Bravo 1 mile final 30, full stop.
1 runway 30.
I became interested in flying the first time I flew, and that was when I was about 5 years old. Yeah, so my dream was to fly for the airlines. I wanted to fly for a career, and somewhere around junior high school it became clear that I was nearsighted. I had a pretty difficult realization that I probably would not be able to fly. I wanted this so badly, and I have to thank my mother, because I think she's the one that found this treatment that could be done for nearsightedness. She found a doctor, an optometrist in San Jose, who could treat nearsightedness by using contact lenses to reshape the curvature of the cornea. And this was long before they had LASIK surgery and all of that. This was really the only thing that could be done. And so I went through that treatment, and I wore a series of contact lenses over time, and my eyesight did get much better. Actually, that rekindled some hope that maybe I might be able to do this. And I got a pilot's license at age 18. I started when I was 17. And my mom and dad were willing to let me do it, but they didn't pay for any of it, I did. So I had to study hard and get a scholarship so I could go to college without paying tuition, and then I used the money I earned at my little $2 an hour job. I used that for flying lessons. It was fun. It was really awesome. So I made a choice to come to BYU and get my education here. There's nothing to do with aviation there. So I got a business degree, still hoping though that I would be able to somehow use or continue flying and get enough hours that maybe someday I could become an airline pilot. So fast forward now about 25 years. I realized that the guys who were really sort of in control of their aviation passion were software guys. You know, the software business was funding them, and then they would buy planes and be able to fly and so forth. So I had this opportunity come up that was in the software business, and I decided I was going to do that. And so my wife and I, we decided together that we were going to make a big sacrifice and take a big risk. And we essentially put everything that we had into a brand new software company. And the thing about that is, as a result, I was out of aviation. And then there was no way I had any money to fly because it was all in this company. And so that was kind of a problem. No flying for quite a while. So for a number of years, I was involved in software and was not involved in aviation at all. I was not flying. I was reading magazines about flying. It was about all I could do. Until the day that we sold the company. And then at that point in time, almost the first thing I did, Irene decided she wanted to have a different home, and I decided I wanted an airplane. This is a Beach Bonanza, a G36, and so it's pretty new, 2015 model. I bought it out of the factory. So it was a brand new airplane when I bought it. And the insurance company said, well, that's a pretty big plane, pretty powerful. It has 6 seats, and it's 300 horsepower with a retractable gear. It's what is called a high-performance single-engine plane. And they said, we're not going to insure you on that. You don't know how to fly that. You've never flown that. You got to fly it 25 hours before we'll insure you. So I got back with my friend that I had worked for in California, and I said I need some training, and so he and I flew for 25 hours. Okay, you ready to fly? Okay, here we go. my love of flying really has to do with the vantage point on the beautiful Earth. I have seen things that very few people have seen. Because you can't see, for example, here in Provo, I love to fly Provo Canyon with passengers who are not accustomed to general aviation. They're just amazed at seeing Mount Timpanogos go by the window higher than we are. So you're sideways with the mountain. When you fly on the airlines, they're climbing very fast, and quickly you're at 35,000 feet, and it's a different view. There's not all that much to look at, right? And the Earth looks pretty flat down there, and you can see the mountains are down there, but it's nothing like flying through the canyon with the peaks higher than you are, and just really sensing sort of the three-dimensional aspect of the Earth. That to me is beautiful and really inspires me. Again, you said, well, how does it make you feel? That makes me feel really happy when I can do that. And just see the Earth as the airplane flies itself on a certain route that I asked it to fly, and I can just watch the world go by and really enjoy